computer.
Got it.
Hello. We are
Hi,
recording.
everyone. I see everyone's hopping on, smiling faces.
Hi, Levon.
Hey, Levon.
God, what
Hey,
happened?
Gabby. Hey, Amber. Hey, Crystal.
Jean,
I know, I love seeing all
I
these
don't know
faces
where I
pop
went.
up. So fun.
You're there, Jean. We see you.
Well, I don't see me. I don't know what happened.
That's funny.
Okay.
Good for you.
Hi. Hi, Christiana. Hi, Carrie.
Congrats, Caroline.
Hey.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. Wait. And also, Levon, wasn't it your anniversary?
Yes, we just celebrated our anniversary / reception that we missed out on last year.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. It looked
you.
really awesome.
Thank you.
So fun.
Hi.
That's so
Hi,
cool.
Maria.
Hey, Maria. Maria and I just got off of Zoom. That's why we're
Oh,
late.
Yes.
Very
good to
cool.
see you guys, everybody. I
I
don't
know,
think I
it's
know
fun to
Carrie. Do I
see
know
you.
Carrie? I don't think I know Carrie or Maria.
So Carrie just had a baby.
Congratulations.
So she's on Lauren Rose's team.
Oh,
And
wow.
she
That's
is
so awesome.
like reigniting her business and so excited. Like she's already got stuff going on. So she's like
Awesome.
rocking it, doing the consistency thing. Okay, so
Yay.
I am going to share the screen, y'all, because I'm so excited to share with everyone. I always have to move the people around. Let's see, move that around. Present. Tell me
Hi.
if you can do that.
Hi.
Hi. Can y'all
There
see
you
that?
go. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Good, good, good. I hate when I share my screen, I can't see everyone then. So it's like I'm like trying to look for everyone. Well, welcome everyone to our team huddle. This is we have got some celebrating to do from our last month from November. I don't know if you saw, but as a team, we were literally one brick away from nation quals. Like that's insane. So everyone was just rocking along. So super exciting. So we should see that coming soon. We've got lots of promotions to talk about. So we've got, I want to welcome all of our new consultants to our team. So Marcus Dunning, Beth Green, Teresa Ladwig, Kelly Pate, Erica Tomei, and then Yazzie. So super excited to welcome y'all to our team. I know that Erica, she said she's going to be hopping on next week. She's in New York. So I know she was wanting to be on tonight. Okay, we have a brand new area manager. Let's get it up for Jean.
Jean.
Yay.
Way to go, Jean. We're so excited for you.
Y'all, I
Nobody
just have to
deserves
tell
it more.
you, like, just how much determination and grit she's had. Like, it's been, and I'm not kidding when I said, like, between the no-shows, the ghosting, like people like saying they were going to order and didn't. I mean, it's so funny because it's like when people talk about that, I'm like, yep, that sounds, yep, you're doing it right. You just have to talk to more. And that's what she did. And so I'm super proud of her because she just kept going. And, you know, I don't know if y'all remember at our retreat this summer, she's been in qualifications for area for like months. So like her numbers have been there. So it'll be like 2 months she'll get it, 1 month she doesn't and can't finish. 2 months she'll get it, 1 month she doesn't and she can't finish. But she did it. So great job. So that was super exciting. And then another one, Caroline Skelton.
Woo!
So Caroline, who's 18, she's in high school doing this for her high school co-op. And it's been so much fun. So Caroline, I don't know if you know this, but okay, so I know you know that we made the connection with my youngest one is friends with a friend of yours sister. And then
Yes.
today I was talking to her on the phone, and this is so funny how it all comes full circle because we got to strategize on this. So it was the Bodners, and they passed. And anyway, so Edda and I were driving back from the summit, and Lila, her friend, called and said, "We just passed you." And then she said, your mom must know Lynn Moore. And so apparently her mom was on the phone and said, Caroline Skelton just got this job and this amazing promotion. And Lynn said to her, yeah, I know something about that. Y'all, Lynn is the one who referred me to Caroline. So we're all going to go out to dinner with your mom, Caroline, her. But I was thinking, I was like, well, we need to do a presentation with all of them.
I know.
So, so
Oh,
anyway,
that's a good
so
idea.
I know. So like we can just call her and, you know, at Shay and just say, hey.
Oh, she's all into that kind of stuff too.
That's what
So-
Etta said, that because Etta's going skiing with them actually. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to strategically pack you some stuff.
Oh
But
my
we'll get them
God.
on it beforehand. So after that phone
Yes.
call today, I was just like, well, we need to have Caroline get in front of Shay. So,
Mhm.
so I'm so proud of Caroline though, y'all, because again, you know, like we were just talking about with Jean, there's like the no-shows, the people saying they're going to order, the people who are going to do the phone calls, like all of the things that are supposed to happen that don't go according to plan. And Caroline just pushed and pushed and made it happen. So super proud of you, Caroline. That's so awesome.
Thank you.
And so, and also I just sent a message to your teachers too, about you promoting. And I'm like, we need to get in front of you so you can see what she's doing. So lots of stuff going on. Okay. So we have district managers and qualification. Look how many we have, y'all. We've got Marie Lee, Kelly Doyle, Shannon Maston, that's her new married name, Amber Allen, Allison Parker, Selena Harrison, Caitlin Miller, Andrea Robinson, Jenna Fauci, Shelley Barber, Anna Bugartz, Nikki Peshman, Sarah Amthor, Leanne Armstrong, and Trin Gonzalez. So they're all in qualification for district manager. So super exciting, y'all, that we've got, you know, just people up and coming, and let's cheer them on. Okay, so now the $2,500 brick earners. So for those of you who aren't familiar with this, if you ever see our Getting Started training, we talk about this. This is how we build our business. So even though like our team hits well over $150,000, it's not like I'm bringing all that in. It's not like you're bringing all that in. We have a lot of people doing a little bit. So we build it in $2,500 bricks. So let's say, for instance, you're going for area manager. I'm just gonna use the old numbers because that's easier. You're not like doing like 10,000 on your own. You're finding 4 people that do 2,500 and that's your 10. Does that make sense? So that's just like the lifeblood of our business. And we had a lot of brick earners this month. So Polly is a brick earner, of course. Myself, Lori Andrews, who's like popping right now with the baby. Gabby Hazelhoff, Yin Agwatane, Kristen Nyman, Lauren Rose Ousley, Crystal Brown Thompson, Jean Gardner, Lauren Robinson, and Jenny King. So we've got, and then we had a ton of people come like just like really shy of that. Okay, so these are our awards, our bonuses. So we have the area manager bonus would be myself and Polly Brothers got that. So just so you know how that works, is double of the maintenance amount. And so it's like by the old numbers how they do it. So if it's 10,000 to maintain area, it's actually 20,000 in your area and 10 new. And again, like Polly has her own area, I have my own area, Jean now has her own area. So it has to be done in your area. And then our district award achievers would be Polly, myself, and Yin. And again, we've got so many districts and so many people who are getting close to their bonuses. We had probably about like 4 other people who were like literally just like a couple $100 away from their district bonus. So we should be seeing them pop this month. And then our new DM bonus booster award achiever, Blanca, got this. Okay, y'all, this is awesome. This is what I sent you the picture of Caroline, and then Jean, I sent you one for areas today. But so so once you promote to district manager, so she promoted, and then in October and November had to hit 2,500 as a new district manager, she would get like this swell looking water bottle and then a free age well set. So she did it, y'all. So awesome. And she pushed and pushed and pushed because she had a lot going on this past month, just a lot personally. And then she was traveling and she made it happen. So good job, Blanca.
Thank you. It was hard though. It was not easy, but I made it.
Yeah, you made it. And now like you've got a new business partner and you're like going. And then this is for the AIT trip, the Arbonne incentive trip to Cancun. So level 3, and I just want to say something about this, y'all. I was just telling Polly beforehand, I've never earned level 3 for the trip in my life. And like, I can honestly say, like I was saying to Atticus, I'm like, you know, I really think it's just me doing the consistency every day, because it's not like anything amazing has happened. Like if I look at my schedule and my stuff day to day, but it is amazing to see like how all of that like just comes together. So we're launching another trip this month. So just keep that in mind, like when you're looking at these goals, that it's like, okay, because this is all done on personal volume. It's not because like you have a big team or anything like that. It has to do with like your district and your personal volume. So definitely like it's really like if you when they announce a trip, if you're like, I want to be on that trip, then let's make a plan, because it's so doable to get to earn these trips. Level 2 is Polly Brothers. And then level 1, look how many we have for level 1. So I know Gabby, Yin, Kristen, Blanca, Lauren Rose, and Jean. And we were just strategizing before this call. Jean will be at 700 points and she needs 1,000 to go on the trip. And so we're like figuring out a way that we're like, we are going to do this. So, yeah. So when, Polly, do you know when they announced the next trip?
No, I thought it was actually going to be this past week. So probably soon. I mean,
Yeah,
it's got to be really soon, but this month we can earn points towards both.
Yes. So that's super exciting, y'all. So,
Yeah.
and again, like, I mean, I really can't stress this enough. Like, you want to go on an Arbonne trip. Like, I mean, they are amazing. They're first class all the way. I mean, everything is included. But the thing is that like the people that you're around and just, it's amazing. Like they're really, really good. So when they announce this trip, if you're like, I want to be on it, definitely get with your person, get with me, get with any, like we can make it happen, because it really is about the consistency of just doing the day in and day out stuff. And like, it's amazing to see like how it can compound over time, you know, and just turn into these big goals. So it's amazing to me. So, okay. And I do have to say this too. This is how many trips have you been on, Polly? Because I'm one behind you.
I think, well,
Like,
I've earned like maybe this is the 8th, maybe I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I've earned 7. And a funny story. So Lauren Rose, who's on our team, her mom is my cousin, and she would always say, oh, what about these trips? You know, and I'm just like, oh yeah, Arbonne has these trips or whatever. I'm like, you know, I don't really pay attention to those. And she's like, why? And I'm like, I don't know. I just figured if I was, you know, like making enough of that, I'd go on my own trip. And she's like, well, that's stupid. And I'm like, yeah, I guess it is. And my kids overheard me, and this is when they were little. And I was like, yeah, this one's to Atlantis. And my kids were like, is that where you swim with the dolphins? I'm like, yeah, I think so. And they're like, could you get that? And I'm like, yeah. And so like after like, I mean, like when I had the pressure of my kids like watching me because they wanted to go on this trip. I mean, it's like, it's kind of like everything else that has happened in this, you know, because of Arbonne in our life, they like went over their heads, you know, like their dad being home now, like a free car, you know, all that stuff like that, like when it, but I mean, I took them to Atlantis in the Bahamas and they thought I was a freaking rock star. So y'all, like, I mean, seriously, it is worth it to go for these trips. And ever since I went on my first one, like I've never missed earning one, just because I mean, it's really that good, you know, like it really is, like it's just so motivating and it's so doable. And I guess I just thought in my head beforehand that it just seemed like the numbers just seemed so big or something about, you know, like it just seemed like it wasn't attainable, or that other people got that, I didn't get stuff like that. But it really is like they make it where it's really within reach. And if you just, you know, like tie yourself to the consistency, you'll get it.
And
So,
Gabby's been on one too. Remember, we all were in where were we, Mexico? I can't remember.
Yeah.
But that was really fun. And your mom got to come. I took my mom on one too, you guys. I took her on the cruise, the 35th anniversary cruise. So it's really pretty cool, right, Gabby, when you get to go on one and take your family.
They're
It's
so
awesome.
cool. We were just talking about Emma and Ian snorkeling together the other day.
Oh, we were just
Pretty
talking about that
hilarious.
today, actually. That's so funny. Because you know, Edda stalks your Instagram and she's just like, Heidi's so cute. I mean, how I see Heidi all the time is on Edda's phone on Instagram.
Aw,
I
oh my
know.
gosh.
She's obsessed.
Mhm.
Well,
I
I wanted
wanna
to talk.
go.
What's that? Oh yeah, you gotta
I
go.
wanna go.
You gotta go.
Definitely, Blanca.
So we need to
For
look at
sure.
like, I think that I've got a couple of strategies for you, Blanca, to go. The thing that's frustrating is that I can't see everyone's AIT, like where they are. And
Right, the
I wish
tracker.
I
Yeah.
could, because like I have to have people tell me like, what are your points at? Okay, let's look at this.
I am 500 points away, but I think if I make it a twin as a district in Erica,
Oh, then
will
that's
have
400.
400.
Well,
And then
yeah.
you'll get some volume on your own.
I'm
Heck
hoping.
yeah.
If you
That's
the
promote,
only thing.
yeah, you get 200 points for
Okay, so
promoting
let's work with them.
someone.
Yeah,
Like, let's do
that's
it.
the only thing.
Okay, we'll do it.
You can do it.
Let's talk tomorrow and get a plan going for sure.
Yeah.
And y'all, I do feel like this past week, I just have to say, like, just being in full transparency, like, I feel like I've just been out of the loop. Like, I don't know if you know, like, we moved our lake house over here, and then like, just have had like, just lots of stuff, you know, birthday, anniversary. My dad was here for treatment, got a big scan result in, which was good news, of course, yay. But just like lots of life stuff going on. And so I just feel like I've been like not like connected to everyone, even though I've been like catching people on like phone calls here and there. So definitely I'm ready to like be connected with everyone this week. But I wanted to talk tonight real quickly about December. This will be my 16th December in Armonk. And I have to say the first December, my sponsor, when I was like, well, that was a weird month. She's like, oh yeah, that's December. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me that it was going to go down like this? So like the way December works is you really want to knock everything out as much as you can the first 2 weeks leading into December. So anyone that I've had strategy calls with this past week, I know that you've heard this already, but your first 2 weeks, you really want to just like blow it out as far as like phone call, like act like it's close day, like pretty much every day for 2 weeks. Then you're going to have like that Christmas and, you know, in between, and people are just kind of like, you know, like it's a little bit slower, like probably like from the 22nd, 23rd to like the 26th, like it'll be, you know, just not that nothing's going on, but it'll just be, you might not hear a response from people that you're like trying to set things up with. But then if you play your cards right and you did all the stuff the 2 weeks like in the beginning, and then you're keeping up with everything else, that week between Christmas and New Year's, it's can be phenomenal what happens, because people are looking at like, you know, doing a 30-day, they've been with family, and they might have Christmas money, you know, like, so you want to be in contact with all of these people. Some things that I've gone over with some people this week, just in doing some strategy, some things that work really well in December. And it just kind of depends with what your comfort level is about doing in person versus virtual. I've done them both ways. But like doing like getting in touch with anyone that you know who owns a business and seeing if you can do a lunch and learn. Y'all, I call them snack and learns now, just because like I'll go in and either do like smoothie bowls for people or just serve protein bites, detox tea, and some fizz. But like the thing is think about it. Offices are just very much like, you know, like everyone's like on holiday mode right now, you know, so it's like they're looking for fun things. So like if you know someone, you can just say, hey, I would love, I know people are going to be looking to get healthy in January. I'd love to do a healthy happy hour, you know, for your staff. You know, I'd treat them to like a lunch or a snack or whatever, and then teach them about our clean eating program. You know, so like again, people are just more receptive, I find. And I always have to tell this story that like there was one December, this was probably about 3 or 4 years ago, where I had a Christmas party to go to for one of my kids, like at 10, and then another one to go to at 2. And like I had scheduled with my financial planner, that's another key, is you want to really like ask people who you do business with because they'll feel a little bit more obliged to do business with you. So with my financial planner's office, and I was like, oh God, this is going to be a waste. Why am I going to this? I'm like racing across town, leaving one Christmas party, going back to the school to do another one. And I was just like, and so I called her. I'm like, hey, I'm just making sure we're still on. And she's like, yeah. And I was hoping she'd say no. I really didn't want to do it. Y'all, I was there for 45 minutes and that did over $1,500. And like, I have like lifelong clients now. And I mean, I was wanting it to cancel. Like, I did not want to go to it just because, I just didn't want to be like, I wanted to enjoy the day and all of that. So, you never know. And it's just a really good way that you can do this. And again, you can do this virtually. So if people are working still virtually, you can say, hey, why don't we get your staff together and do like a lunch and learn over Zoom. I've done that before for offices where they all connect over Zoom, and on their lunch break, they all have their lunch, and then I do like a healthy happy hour. So don't let anything stand in your way, I guess, of like, just like really like capitalizing off of like the energy of the holidays and people kind of wanting to do something a little bit different. Another thing that you can do that I talked about with strategizing with people is setting up booths places. So I've done like different things where I've had tables at like Athleta, for instance, or like at like a little shop in Homewood, which is just a little area of town here. Like, and what I do is I ask the owner, I just say, hey, I know it's a busy time of year shopping. I would love to do a customer appreciation and serve protein bites and fizz as everyone's holiday shopping on a Saturday where it's busy. And you set up a table and you literally just serve fizz and protein. And your only goal is to get names and numbers to meet people. So then you can, like, you want to tell them, hey, sign up here if you want some more information about our clean eating program, and then you can like send them that. So those are really good. I've done that before where I've sat there for 2 hours and like I maybe had talked to 10 people, but now I have like 4 people who are clients who order every single month because of that. So that's another good thing. And then another thing is to, just talking to people about gifting. I know, Jean, you had asked about like the holiday deadline, like the shipping deadline for holiday, just for in general. I'm not sure what that is. It used to be the 19th. I'm sure it's way earlier this year, just like other stores are doing. But so I would try and focus on that this week. If people are wanting to get like holiday things in, like if you've talked to people. But with that said, if you have a client, like you can find out who their gift giver is, like their husband, their mom, and then like Gabby, you've done that a lot with like Mother's Day gifts and with different holidays like that. Do you care to talk real quickly about like just kind of how you do that?
Yeah, so I actually text like pretty much all of my guy friends. I like my girlfriends and stuff know, but it's usually the guys who are like just not even thinking about it, and then they like go to Walmart and get their mom like a hand soap, and it's terrible. So definitely check in with any men / guys in your life. And I just keep it super short, and I'm just like, hey, I don't know if you noticed, I have an online business and would love to help you gift any of your people this year. Like, do you already have gifts for your mom and your sister, or like, just if you know them personally, like personalize it. So that always works out really well. And then if they're in the same city, you can offer to like gift wrap for them. But actually the holiday line specifically, y'all, has things come in like little gift bags, which is really nice. So you can kind of steer people towards the holiday line, and it's 20% off. So it comes with these cute little bags. So literally all they have to do is write their name on the tag, and it's already in like a bag that's pretty much wrapped for them, which is sweet. So it's perfect for like the, not like lazy people, but it just makes Christmas and the holidays really easy. But yeah, that's awesome. And a lot of the guys that have gifted their moms, I usually do it for Mother's Day. All their moms are now clients that continue to shop with me, which is awesome. So ask them for their email, and then follow up like after Christmas and be like, I hope you loved your lotion or whatever you got. And that's a really good way to get some new clients.
That's awesome. I know, Polly, like you're doing that group, like the the group that we're doing to get people involved with like the 30-day. Do you want to talk about that real quick? Just
yes. So have you guys seen it's called our Healthy Habits Club group, Facebook group, and I don't want it to be confusing. We basically called it Healthy Habits Club because Gabby had seen that this was I think Gabby, another team had kind of called it that, but it's just it's a Facebook group for people in December. And we're really going to officially start Wednesday. And I decided, like, we call it 10 days, but for anybody that wants to, just, they can hang out with us till the 23rd or whatever. But all it is what we're doing is recommending the healthy habits set. However, people do not have to purchase product to be, sorry, you guys, to be in the group. We want them to kind of be a part of the group regardless, so that they can see what our vibe is, what we're all about. And I know Christiana went live yesterday, I think, and showed like how she was making something. And we, everybody's going to kind of go live and show their favorite shake or their greens drink or whatever. We want it to just be fun, giving people value. I'm going to do some recipes in there. And we're just having them do 5 simple things, which is drink a shake, 1 smoothie a day, have 1 fizz a day, 1 tea, do their probiotic, and then drinking their water and getting some kind of movement, some kind of exercise in, so that they don't feel restricted in any way. They can enjoy the holidays and all the parties, but they don't get on the other side of the holiday and feel completely gross. And it's a great way for you to, even if they aren't buying product yet, like I had a lot of people say yes to just joining, even though they're not buying product yet. My thought is, at least I'm getting in front of them and I'm dripping on them. And then when I reach back out to them, for, hey, would you like to join us for the 30-day in January? At least they're going to know more about it. It's not just going to be cold. Does that make sense? So definitely, if you aren't sure, I did post the link to it in Success and Simplicity Facebook group. But if you need, you can reach out to me and I'll help you get in the group. And I actually have a reach out that I was sending out to people as well with the link, and I posted that. But again, happy to send that out to you guys as well. Just another tool to use, to get in front of people.
And yeah, and that's exactly, like, that's a perfect example of like how I was saying, like doing like these first 2 weeks. And then because when Polly reaches back out to them on the 26th or 27th, like she said, it's not cold. And it's like, oh, well, hey, I missed that. But yeah, I'm definitely looking, for something to do, after the holidays,
Right.
and just so you know, our January 30-day group is that is like people are looking for this. And another idea along the lines of that, and just holiday right now, is when you're talking to offices, like when you're talking to people who are working in offices, like I do this with our school. Our kids don't even go there anymore, but it's their grade school. But like, because they've done this like years past, like where they do the Biggest Loser kind of thing, and where it's just like teams of people, like really just like trying to do things to get healthier, like as an organization. So like you can even be pitching that to different groups, and it doesn't have to be a big group. It could be your dentist office, it could be your eye doctor, it could be your insurance agency, like it can be whoever you want to. Again, I always find that if I do business with someone, they're more inclined to do business with me, because if not, I can find someone else to do business with. So you definitely want to like start there, just because you have that relationship with them, and just, and just present it in the way like, hey, this is a fun thing for you and your staff. And like, just again, presenting like what kind of value they'll get out of it. So, okay, but those were the ideas just for December. Does anyone have any other ideas, things from years past? I know, oh, Lauren went away. I saw her on here a minute ago. Or Jean, I know this isn't your first rodeo with December.
Sorry, I've been like dealing with sick babies for weeks, I feel like. But I always like, especially when I feel like there's a little more of a lull, maybe right before Christmas, I use this month to really like appreciate my current clients. So making sure because like I would like to do this more often, but I don't. So just making sure I'm handwriting notes to them, maybe throwing in a little sheet mask or like a fizz or something, and just thanking them for their support, wishing them like happy holidays. But because it's true, like these first few weeks really are the bulk of the month as far as like prospecting, but we still have all of our current clients. So instead of like slowing down, you can always appreciate your current clients too, like in the end of the month or
That's
all
a
the
great
time.
idea. No, that's a good idea. And y'all don't forget about like your host coupons and stuff like that too. Like if you've got a really good client and let's say they ordered last month, just, you know, you can always just say to them, like what Christiana was saying, like just in like terms of appreciation, like, hey, I just wanted to gift you with this for the holiday, you know, like go ahead and use up those 10 from last month if they're not used up already, you know. I mean, again, it'd be great to get a host, but if you can't, like, don't let those coupons go to waste, you know, and let, you know, people take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good ideas. Well, y'all, that's all for tonight. So if you have any more ideas or think of anything else, definitely let's post it on our Facebook group. And then we are, I think, I haven't even looked at the rest of the schedule for December, but we'll like figure it out, like because what day is Christmas on? What day of the week?
Saturday, I think.
Saturday. So yeah, so we probably won't have the call like that Sunday after that 26th or whatever. But we'll be posting about that. And then yeah, I'm excited for like the Healthy Habits Club. So y'all have a
Hey,
great night.
yes. All right. So good to see everybody.
Yeah, thanks for
Bye,
hopping
you
on.
guys. Thanks for hopping on.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.